Zen was unstoppable. He looked like he would never be beaten.
Oh my days, Zen actually hits that.
And it was only a matter of time until Zen was the undisputed best player in the world.
His location, oh my goodness, that is disgusting.
But then he played Rawas, and everything went wrong.
And the pinch, oh my goodness, to the ball, and he comes away with possession. That is a crazy save and a monster of a play. The streak has ended, and Zen is out of Feer. I mean, I can understand that. He must be absolutely devastated.
See, up until this point, Zen had been on a legendary 11-game win streak, coming out of nowhere to beat the biggest names in 1v1. We're talking Daniel, Moxie, Feer, the best of the best, and he was demolishing these players. His mechanics, speed, and raw offensive power was simply unmatched. He was literally raising the skill ceiling of Rocket League with every consecutive win.
You see Zen, who a lot of people are anticipating to be the next coming of K-Dop, the next coming of Feer, the next guy. Like, he's gonna take the helm. He's absolutely just dominating so many players, showing his mechanics. He just looks so smooth on the ball. And
well, you look at Zen, and you could already consider him a top 3 player in the world.
Grinding recently, but he just cannot stop Zen.
And yet when he versed Rawas, this all seemingly disappeared. It seemed like he was just the better player. And for someone like Zen, who wanted that title of #1 so badly, this frustrated him to no end. So naturally, he would demand a rematch.
Is the match that everybody's been waiting for. This is a match that Zen's been waiting for. He's been calling out Rawas ever since Rawas took him down, ended his win streak.
As the rematch started, it seemed like Rawas had picked up where he left off, being able to gain the edge once again.
So 3-0 already in 30 seconds.
And Rawas was able to do this because he was the complete antithesis of Zen. Rather than focusing on flashy mechanics and attack, Rawas was more patient, opting for defense over offense. He is generally considered by everyone as the best defensive player in Rocket League.
Who is the best defender in Rocket League?
Of course Rawas, for sure.
Probably Rawas.
Yeah, Rawas.
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 I'd say Rawas.
Rawas.
It's an easy answer, yeah, Rawas.
Rawas. Rawas. Easily. There's no one even close, to be honest.
He is a literal brick wall.
That's just next level by Rawas.
Not to say he didn't have any offense, because he packed a hell of a counterpunch too.
Dangerous. Oh my days! What a shot by Rawas! Then jump into a lobby and 1v1 Zen. That's what's going on here. Oh, what a flick by Rawas. In that series, that's an unreal touch by Rawas. Zen beaten to the ball. Not often you get to say that.
As you can guess, these two styles would clash whenever Zen and Rawas would play, more so than any 1v1 rivalry. It created for some of the most tense and entertaining Rocket League. Zen with the offense, Rawas with the defense, push and pull, yin and yang.
Another attack commences. It's a fast dribble down the field with a little bit of a bounce to play with. Full volley by Zen. Oh, look at how Rawas has saved this, though. It's very awkward to follow up. Zen has fallen for the bait. Rawas again. Oh, and a monster of a flick. Well, they'll have to go out the window in a moment. And it might have already gone out the window. He charges in and gets outplayed.
And yet for two players so evenly matched, Rawas would once again come out on top.
Rawas shows that he has Zen's number for now. Their overall score moves to Rawas 2, Zen 0.
It was so frustrating for Zen. He was clearly better than everyone else, winning 1v1 after 1v1, event after event, even a world championship. And yet the one thing he couldn't do was beat Rawas. He couldn't say he was #1 in the world. And if it didn't get to him before, it most certainly did now. Rawas was clearly Zen's mental block, and so Zen would take some time away from 1v1 to focus on an area he was more confident in, the RLCS. However, even there, Zen couldn't escape Rawas. See, Rawas wasn't just a ones player, he also played with one of the world's best teams at the time in Rule 1, a team that had taken over the MENA region and was currently on a tear at the Boston Spring Major. This surprise run would set Zen and Rawas on a collision course, and in the semi-finals, they would face off once again.
It's a double-edged sword. We don't get a timeout.
And nobody was ready for what was about to come. Interestingly, the match had a very similar dynamic to the 1v1s Zen and Rawas had played. Vitality was doing most of the offense, controlling the pitch at the halfway line, putting all the pressure on Rule 1, who were forced to cough up the ball and play defense the entire time.
But it won't kill Rule 1 here. That touch will!
But as we know, Rawas and Rule 1 were able to play that game, and so as both teams reached overtime, the two teams seemed to be in a stalemate.
And with 1 second remaining, it hits the ground, back into OT we go.
Minute by minute passed, eventually an entire extra game's worth, and it looked like neither team could break through.
A whole extra game of Rocket League, and they didn't even take a timeout.
To lose this would be a dagger to the heart. You want to keep emotions high. Rule 1, have survived, but for how long?
No bump to goal line. Alpha in a 1v1 has
could be it.
for days, has the bump, it rolls forward, but another huge save, and Rule 1 stands strong.
Boston sitting on the edges of their seats. It's a fake off the post.
And it comes up to Rawas, to Zen, from the sidewall, burning all of his boots, can't get past Clears, no one at the midfield. Hold on, a moment for Rule 1, can they press the takeaway from Alpha, and off the backboard, here goes Rule 1 defense yet again.
This might just be some of the best Rocket League we've seen.
Neither team wants to overcommit, and you can't blame them. They have to play the 2-on-2.
no.
Alpha has had to play with his food, slowing it down yet again. We've seen this shot and attempt time and time again from Vitality, from the ceiling, putting it in their door.
23 saves for Rule 1. This is ridiculous.
It was a literal war. Such a slog that by 10 minutes, players on both teams were mentally and now physically drained. The overtime was now the longest in RLCS history, and it genuinely didn't look like it was going to end.
Still scoreless, but reset Clears. Almost ended it, but we're still moving on Boston. Off the post, nothing can break through.
We have crossed the 10-minute mark.
24 saves now out of Rule 1. That is a LAN record.
Zen has a lot to work with here, but misreads it.
Oh, there's
and
an
leaves
option.
it.
Left
Clears.
he wants
the
the
center
bump.
box. They're looking for the bump. Turtle, they were so close.
Safe in this situation. They don't even want to risk the outlet pass.
It feels like a road call with almost acrobatics and dangerous ones at that. Double commit that clears it away.
boost is gone.
Vitality are still up. They can absolutely do it here. Alpha from the ceiling wins it 50 to Zen. Zen gonna catch this one and try to dribble around. You have numbers in front. It's Clears. Mawson will call his own number. Here comes Vitality, but they can't break through.
Over to Rawas.
Maybe it does pay off.
that's too
Hold
good.
on. It's a breakaway chance.
One
To
shot.
the corner.
One
Off the
opportunity.
backboard. Here comes Rawas. But Alpha, yet again, an easy read. Vitality on the bench. Are you kidding?
This OT just doesn't know when to quit, and neither do these teams.
Do we break 30 saves? Do Rule 1, find one goal. Are you kidding? Top
The
left
shot.
slot.
That's
This
it.
ball is sent into Fenway, and Vitality a 3-0 lead.
Zen and Vitality had finally managed to break through in one of the most ridiculous games of Rocket League ever played. Just the crowd's reaction to the scorecard says it all.
Here's the stat card. Take a gander.
Look at that.
That is one of the best overtimes in Rocket League history.
But for Zen, this was more than a win. It was the first time he had beaten Rawas in a series, and he was now beatable, and Zen's confidence was officially back. But he didn't get to enjoy it much, because at the very next event at Gamers 8, Rawas would get his revenge in a sweep of his own, beating him in 3v3, 2v2, and a 1v1 against Zen. Zen just couldn't catch a break. At this point, a lot of people began to think Rawas owned Zen. Even with the games between them all being close, the record was now not looking great for the Frenchman. And that was frustrating because Zen had felt like he had progressed since their first 1v1. His kickoffs, strategy, patience had all improved, and yet the scoreboard didn't reflect that. All it seemed to say was that Zen had met his match individually, and that is how we end up at Salt Mine 3. Salt Mine is the pinnacle of 1v1, the one event that all players want to compete in, and easily the most hyped. Both Zen and Rawas were favourites for this event, and there was a lot of anticipation building for the possibility of them clashing once again. And sure enough, Zen and Rawas would meet once again for round 3.
Rawas and Zen, two of the greatest ones talents that the world has ever seen, from two of the greatest 1v1 nations the world has ever seen.
Zen knew that this was his moment for redemption, and that he would have to change up his strategy even more if he was going to have a chance of winning. But no one expected what he would do next.
Dominate games in the past, and now it's been a little bit more even, so we'll see how he does against Zen.
Zen already off to a flying start in the preliminary final.
In Game 1, Zen would adopt a more patient and methodical approach, showing a defensive side we hadn't seen before.
A continuous pressure play at the other end. Zen has had some very good defensive stands so far in this tournament. This is another one, 3 saves in a row.
Zen had adopted the very strategy Rawas had used against him, and it was working.
Wow. Zen! Wow, the defensive effort from Zen.
little bit more left over than Roas expects. So now controlled ceiling challenge. Zen will get another one.
As they say, if you can't beat them, join them.
The game plan from Zen is clear. It's defense. It's a bit more of a slow game. Seems to be working well.
Roas, a nice air dribble. Oh my goodness, what was that pinch? Zen, I don't think will rush this ball to Roas. He's gonna wait. He even lets Roas fake challenge from far away. Now he finally takes it. He just threw Roas off. He threw him off because he just refused to play it quickly, and Roas couldn't find where he wanted to defend.
After game 1, it was safe to say that Roas was rattled. He hadn't expected this version of Zen to show up at all. Kickoffs, saves, 50s, everything was going Zen's way.
Yeah, I really like what I'm seeing though from Zen today. You know, I'm not confident anymore in my prediction, even though Roas probably does still have the mental edge on Zen.
And all of a sudden, it was now Roas who had to switch up his strategy. And he did. Roas would start to play more aggressive, challenging early, diving at balls, and trusting his mechanics a little more.
And then in the way of the next one, no he's not, he takes the scenic route.
He was now playing like Zen. Both players were trying to counter each other by playing like each other.
Try and see if Roas will give it to him, and I think he got a little bit greedy there. Roas is going to get a goal.
Roas with a turnover of possession, decides to take it to the air from the defensive half. Flip reset at the edge of the box, it's high and into the top of the net.
It was now an even series. Both players were playing to a level we had never seen before. It was such a struggle, such a battle, and yet so beautiful. Literal poetry in motion.
Well, if Zen thought that he was catching him off guard, he wasn't. Oh my goodness, he missed this one. What a save by Zen though on the recovery. Roas did not even think Zen was going to be there.
Roas missed that corner boost. He dashed around it. He has possession still. He's going to try and force Zen into net. Zen, quick recovery, landing on the inside, at least a little. Not fully challenged. Roas to the air, tap around Zen. It's not on target. Decides not to try and force it in. He might have been able to. Zen instead scores on what was a possession for Roas.
And yet Zen was now coming out on top. He was the one with the edge.
Now he might have a chance to go up 5-2 here. Takes his time with it, and he is up 5-2.
Try and pin him back. We talked about those leads. Zen will probably try and start to play it here a little bit. Oh, nice play. The cutout. As I say that, Roas is still in control. Zen thinking about going to the ceiling. Roas gets pinned back. You know, normally you're just waiting for the goal to go in. Now I'm almost waiting for the counterattack.
He was so close now. He could almost taste it.
If you hit the nameplates, no one would guess that this is Zen. He's looking like Roas out there.
Throwing the offender off a lot. And he almost got that with Zen. Just barely wasn't able to have the bounce go his way. Oh my goodness. That ball's 90% of the way through. A minute 30 and we're tied up. These defensive stands are crucial. Next goal means a lot in terms of the game.
Passing the ball back out to Zen, who's now actually left his near post wide open. Roas sees it, but Zen closes the gap, but he's produced another worldie of a save.
Momentum have Zen go flying past the play. He only slightly succeeded at that ground pitch. Zen is back. Immediately, he wants Zen to play defense on 0, which I believe he is still on, but he's able to stop Zen in net again, a very familiar place. He tries to carry this ball out to the midfield. Roas can't get the 50s.
Oh my goodness. 3 games to 1. And Zen will have triple match point.
One game separated Zen from beating his biggest rival, to finally overcoming his inner demons. This was his moment.
He is out-defending the best defender in the world. Now, he really does have the best chance of making this an all-France final.
Goes back to, you know, the normal style we see from him. I mean, at the start here, both of them in the blue half. Zen just won the boost, so he's going to try and rush this as quickly to the net as possible. And Roas finds his way back.
Tied at 0-0 here, so Roas hides behind the ball. And just a bit of a good challenge in. This is wide open with all the time in the world. I think very wise for Roas to take a touch.
The level of car control that's led to these pre-jumps and delayed flips, everything in the midfield is not, you know, it's cutting edge. It's cutting edge. A lot of the stuff we can't cover. There it is. Nice irritable bump.
So it's Roas' favorite way of saving irritable bumps, of course, is to save his dodge. Delay that dodge as long as possible. Great crunching strike team. Why not add another one? Is this going to be another goal? No, not this time as he hits the post, but it's a misplay. Roas accidentally centers the ball while trying to control it.
So this is a game that Roas was up 1-0, and then no, that's not good. That has to be a goal for Roas. This is the game slipping away from him.
There was no part of the goal that Zen could save after the kickoff went so strongly against him. Look at this for creative defense. Zen gonna actually block Rawas. Oh no, he doesn't get the boost. Okay, Rawas will score. It was never been. I'm not the bet for Rawas. He is gonna walk this one in. Very smart. And that's what you guys all have to be doing in your own games as well. Can't be going the same way every time and expect to come away with it. Oh, nice bump there by Zen. Catches Rawas out of position, and he's missed the open net. I don't believe what I'm seeing. Tie game, final 50 seconds. It's been full of open net misses by both. Now Zen with the fake. Denied in the near post, and it's going to be Rawas on the counter-attack again. Can he score the open net? Yes, he can. Rawas does the impossible.
Zen is very unorthodox in the way he's starting his possession, but he's got a classic one here in this dribble. Rawas to the ceiling. Rawas is nowhere around. Surely the low shot will work.
Tie game again. 25 seconds left. It's Rawas who needs this, and he might have a chance here, but no. Zen is there. Going to be Rawas once more in midfield with a boost advantage.
Air dribble, Zen, before he maybe get around it to bump or really change it at all. But Zen resetting on his back corner 100. Rawas will have possession. The final possession of regulation. Zen turns and dives. Can he keep it in the other? Yeah, Zen! He takes it away. I thought it was going to be a Rawas opportunity, but no. Zen surprises and converts.
Zen defeats his inner demons. He defeats his nemesis. But it's Zen in 5. A stunning victory. What a match by Zen, showing such versatility to his game today. Conceding the midfield to Rawas for large portions of this match, accepting that he's going to be in defense for extended periods of time, but thriving with that defensive playstyle.
Zen had finally done it. His biggest rival, his nemesis, the unbeatable, was now defeated. And all Zen could feel was pure elation. And Rawas was all class, congratulating Zen on the win, and he and everyone knew that history had just been made. This would be the last time Zen and Rawas faced off in a 1v1, however they still continue to face off in the RLCS to this day, their rivalry still producing some of the biggest and craziest moments again and again. They never fail to disappoint. And they're even friends now, often queuing twos together at international lands. But interestingly, even today, Rawas still holds the edge over Zen, 6-3. And sure, this record is interesting, but as you've just seen, it doesn't tell the full story. Thanks for watching.